Well, it's noon on Friday, the 3rd of May. Going up to my happy place, up to camp. Going to pick a guy up that his daughter, my daughter, and we also help coach girls travel softball. Going to pick him up. He wants to go up to camp. So I'm going up there to actually put out probably about 2 or 3 trail cameras. That one area that I saw, that clearing and all that, I'm going to go put one in there. And a couple other areas that I've been scouting on Onyx, I'm going to go put some boot rubber to the ground and check that out. So just about to his house, pick him up, and headed to camp. So we'll talk to you later. Yes, we made it to camp. 52 degrees out. Go turn the gas on. A little breezy. Ooh. It's not too bad in here. Ooh, the trap worked. A couple of them. Yes, sir, buddy. Nothing in the sink. Yes, sir. Never gonna get them all. Well, get this party started.
That's too much work for me, boss.
What?
All this stuff. And they'd have to send me a dump truck with money in it for me to do this.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know it's vacation for you, but what, do you think about it? Since we left, what have you stressed about? My battery, my this, my
Yeah, I forgot all my chargers. I spent $40 in chargers, and
yeah.
I left my battery bank charger at home. Actually, it's in my lunch pail, because I charged it at work before we left. I left my phone charger at home, and I bought one at the, used to be the Holiday, what's it called now?
Circle K.
Circle K. I bought a charger there and it don't work, too big. So then we ran into Gulliver. I bought another charger, and I'm like,
Left a nice lady with $48.
well, I bought a tin of chew too, but
Yeah.
I don't have nothing, no way to charge.
But tomorrow's the real fun.
Tomorrow, it's putting these things out.
Get to find out where they live.
But we don't have a fire going.
No. We did see some deer and turkey on the ride to Gulliver, though. That's a good
Yeah.
sign.
All times too.
Yeah. Wolves didn't get them all.
Oh. This is Bob, by the way. This is his first time up at camp. But he's been to the UP before.
Yeah. I've known him for 7 years, or 10 years. Haven't seen him in 7, but... all roads lead to the UP, you know?
Yep.
It's
Deer camp. One last hurrah before the bug season starts up here. Then I won't be back till August, September. Depends if I get a bear permit. I'm gonna do it myself this time. I'm going right across that 2-track over at the end of the driveway, down by the creek. I'm gonna put a bait out. I might just put a bait out there anyway. when it comes time when you can do it, just to see how it fades out.
Yep. I can get you some bait. I know a guy that owns
really?
a donut shop now in Algonac.
Okay.
He's always giving away day-old donuts, 10 dozen or whatever. Actually, he's one of my son's best friends.
And I can put them in the freezer.
All
Yeah, that'd
good.
work out great.
Yep.
Mix it with a little corn, or you can't use corn until October.
Yeah. Maybe some molasses, some donuts.
Mm-hmm. Dog food,
Yeah.
but you can't bait with corn because it's a deer.
Right.
And you can't bait up here for deer until I think the mid-September.
But you can bait up here. We can't
Yeah.
do that downstate, so.
Yeah, we can bait up here. Usually when I bait, I'll put out maybe 3 at the most, but 2, I chop up 2 sugar beets because they last longer.
Yeah. A funny story. My stepbrother, his wife, she used to take her bait in with her. She would go out
Oh.
and throw like 4 sugar beets on the ground when she got in her stand, and that was northern lower. When she got down from her stand, she'd walk over and she had a sack and she'd pick those 4 beets up and take them home. And then wonder why, they only eat it when I leave it out there. They never come in when I'm in the stand. Well, you don't put the bait out till you get to the stand,
They got to know it's there.
Oh yeah.
But I've had luck with that Lucky Buck stuff. If we go to that one spot, I'll show you what they've done to it. They've just dug a hole right in the ground.
I'll show you some video of a spot I have set up. It's called Freak Factor. It's made by Lucky Buck. It's their newest one, and they destroy it.
Yeah, it's all that salt gets in the ground. Years ago, you know what I used up here for bait? Was regular rock salt that the guys use, like the guy at Plow Snow for. Well, he'd have rock salt in bags that he couldn't use them no more. They were like rock hard. So I'd bring a bag or 2 up, and then I'd take that chunk, and take it out there. It'd be gone.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Well, younger, probably in my early 20s. Salt truck stops at an intersection and doesn't turn the spreader
Oh,
on.
I know. I hate that.
I would get out and shovel those piles when you could still bait downstate, and I'd put that out there. It's mineralized, that's the thing, and that rock salt, it's like it is when it comes out of the ground, and it has the minerals, the same thing you're putting out for, paying money for.
But so anyway, tomorrow our plan is to go to that clearing that I was at 3 weeks ago and look for an area, a crossing where they're coming through out into that clear cut. And there's also a creek back in there, so I'm going to check that out and see if they are crossing that creek, where they're crossing to get into that clearing. So, but other than that, it's getting late, so we'll talk to you in the morning.
Chef Dan. Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah, infringement stuff, huh?
Yeah. Scrambled eggs, all right?
Absolutely. Let me know if you need me to do anything.
Oh,
Well, hey, you want me to get those cheese curds for your scrambled eggs? You can throw some cheese in them.
we could. We gotta save some of that for cheeseburger.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Hey, you got a minute? I'm gonna make this coffee first.
Alrighty.
They got cold in the night though.
Yeah, it's perfect, Dan. Absolutely perfect.
I know one thing, it didn't take me long though once I hit the sack.
Yeah, I didn't hear you snoring. I could hear just enough to tell you fell asleep. God love her. But yeah, walking out there, standing on the hill, and that wood smoke drifting down, and the sun down in there. Oh, it's beautiful.
I had to bring that hamburger in the, let it thaw out for the day.
Yeah.
She's pretty froze still. I thought that bacon would be froze, but she's good.
Heck yeah.
Using the old Mr. Coleman here, Mr. Coffee Pot Coleman. Using that today. I didn't think the sun would be shining. They said no. They said overcast all day, but now the sun's out. I want to give a shout out to a channel called Minute on the Mountain. He's got a good channel out. He hunts out west, like Utah and places like that. He does he's got a lot of videos out shed hunting up in the mountains, some rugged terrain up where he's at. So get a chance, check out Minute on the Mountain. He's got a good channel. So yeah, the agenda today is to go put some boot rubber on the ground. Got all day to do it. Just a fast trip. Gotta go home tomorrow, but
The curds out above white. I never tried cooking with it. There'll be warm cheese in there anyway.
we got toast, got sausage, got bacon, got eggs.
A little bit like that.
Well, we can't, in case you get that, in case a mouse or a red squirrel, he'll get in through there. Seriously.
Right, that's why I shut the outer one.
Oh. creek. They're walking right here.
Yeah.
The edge
Well,
right.
that's kind of what I was talking about with pinch points. That's like a wall, so it creates a travel corridor right along the edge of it.
Yep.
And I think that's what you're seeing there. Higher ground, not a lot of that around.
And we come from up there. But they're going right through here. Right on the edge of this creek. Okay. There's a runway. This runway right here goes up and around, follows the edge of this creek, and it goes around the edge of the hardwoods over there. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a trail camera in that clump of pines right there, watching this runway. Because that runway is coming up out of there, down by the creek. And the creek is 20 yards to my left. So it's gonna be the ticket.
Walk right along through here, and then you got your other trail up there. So, I mean, these cameras got a decent range, so. I'm trying to watch this for browse too. They're starting to green up on the tips.
Yeah, so they're coming from over there, and they're coming through here. It's like a meeting place right in here.
Hopefully you find more deer than wolves, right? I guess we'll find out.
That camera right there. So we're about 70 yards west of where I put that trail camera. And there's runs in coming out of this clearing behind me into here. And they're going back into this thick stuff. So we're gonna put a camera in this area and monitor this area. They're definitely going into this clear cut. A lot of bogs, like knee-deep water, some of these areas. Well, that clearing is 15 yards behind me, and it's come across this embedded area of a bed, and there was some deer hair in there. There's deer scat everywhere. So I set a camera in here too. All right, so we put a trail camera right here to my right, watching this runway going through here.
there's deer scat all over in here. And then on the other side of that pine there on the ground was that deer bed. And 75 to 80 yards that away, like northwest, is where I put that first camera. In the creek that we showed you earlier is 40 yards back through there. So in order to hunt this, I need a northwest or west wind, but preferably a west wind, because once I get out into this clear cut, there's nothing really from me to where I parked my truck, any sign of where they're going in and out of. So my truck is due east of me. So, well, on to the next area. That's another area we just checked out. Up this ridge. Yeah. Yeah, but with that, I don't really want to mess up
Well, this way.
where that guy's bear stand is. We just found all them logs.
You know, it's kind of a little leveler heading up through there. Nothing super duper fresh, but it's just covered in deer track. Going every which way. Looks like most of them are heading right here.
There's like a runway there.
Probably goes right up through that opening there. You know, if you can find a good spot up here.
Right. There's a runway coming up right through here. It's back down into a cedar swamp. Heavily used. Alright, I got a trail camera set up right behind me. That runway's coming up through here, going in front, and crossing that 2-track out where I'm parked. Coming out of the, there's a cedar swamp back in there. It's a heavily used runway. And then up this way, it Y's. But they still go out to the 2-track. So it's pretty thick back in here. Yeah. Runway goes all the way back there. This is where we were a month ago, but my camera was off. It runs bordering bog in there. And then it goes up this way. And this goes, that runway follows the edge of the ridge all the way around. Runway goes all the way through there. And that runway goes all the way down here to this opening. What are you doing there, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? You want to get run over? Huh? The river's high. Going pretty fast. Oh yeah, he does have loaded with ticks in his ears.
You can see his white still on his hind legs. He's just starting to change to his summer colors. Get a little snack. Got no neighbors.
All right, the time has come. We just got done with eating at venison burgers and baked beans. Did all the dishes. Just packing up some stuff, leaving in the morning. We did some serious trucking today. What do you say, Bob? About 5-6 miles, if not?
Yeah, it feels
At
like
least.
that. Feels like that.
As you know, we went out to that area where that clearing was. Set 2 cameras over there. There was some nice sign, runways. Kind of have high hopes for that area. I wanted to check another area. We found a nice couple runways coming out of a cedar swamp. I set a camera there. I never hunted that area. And then we went out to that island I call Island Ridge that I shot that deer last year on the anniversary of my dad's passing. That's always going to be an area, at least on the 17th of November, that I always hunt that. We left here we had a big breakfast. We left here at 8:30, 8:45, and we got back around 4:30. We were beat. So, and then Bob here, he's found a bunch of sign not even 50 yards from the cabin here there's a rub on the cabin driveway, and it goes towards that way, and he found a bunch of 2-year-old rubs, last year's rub. He found a bunch of rubs on some saplings back over there. So, who knows, maybe I'll put a stand over here right by the cabin. They come up here all the time. But no, that's going to be it. This will be the last time up to deer camp till at least end of August, first part of September. The bugs are starting. The black flies were getting us towards the end of the afternoon today. It got above 60 today, didn't it?
Yeah, right around. Felt pretty warm in the woods.
And we were going to have a bonfire tonight, but Mother Nature, it starts raining and it stops, it starts raining and it stops, so. And Bob's had a few ticks on him today. I've yet to have one, knock on wood, but he had a couple on him today. But no, that'll be it. I still got some more reviews to do. I'll be doing them here shortly. But until next time, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.